energy. Depression is a bitch that won't stop texting me.
Hi guys, welcome back. I know I may have scared ya. Like, whoa, Niki looks like a naked mole rat. What's going on? However, we are here for something a little different and very important. This video is going to be sponsored by Depology, and if you have not heard of them yet, you will. You've probably most likely, if you've heard the name or are familiar with them, seen them on TikTok. Viral dermatologists and doctors have actually done sponsorships or even just recommended them on their own, this company. They are incredible. So I think that either they are going to go viral, they already are viral, but it's a brand I'm already behind so deeply that I became an ambassador for them. So I will always be talking about Depology and using their products and loving them, hopefully forever, because they're that amazing. That means that I do have an affiliate link. That means I earn a commission if you click that link. But it also gives you 10% off. So whatever you want. And you'll need it because some of the prices are a little bit pricey, but completely worth it. When you think of what they do, the price is actually very affordable. So what we're talking about here, first of all, the products that I was sent, which are their two like miracle products here, changing my lighting already. One is the Depology Matrixil 3000, if I can speak correctly. This is their collagen boosting serum. It has an advanced serum solution that's developed to target wrinkles. It's very potent. It has a very potent agent which helps firm the skin, dramatically reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and it works optimally with this product here, which is the Depology Deep Care Serum Infused Micro Dart Patches. So these have serum in them as well, and I'm going to show you guys how I use these and this in conjunction together with one another and get such amazing results from it. I have one left out of here. I couldn't help myself but use the crap out of these for a while, and that's why I'm here today talking to you guys. You guys need to know about this company. They are one to look at. So right now, what you're seeing is this is me after getting ready for the day. This is how during the week I usually look with putting makeup on and stuff at its basic. What I have on is I've just gone in with the AOA hair tamer for my brows. I went in with the Lancome. This is their Sills Booster XL eyelash primer, and then the AOA Tall Lash in brown for my eyelashes. And then I went in with the powder from L'Oreal Infallible, just to make me look a little dead, but it does cover up some redness and stuff like that. So that's what I'm working with, and I'm going to go live my life and deal with my kids and diapers and all of that. And I'm going to meet you guys back here to share with you with what I do during my mommy nighttime routine, which is probably the most sacred routine to me in my life at the moment. What I do when I dive deep into my mommy time after 8 o'clock. So I will see you guys later and show you guys how these work and how I use them and how amazing they are, and some other products that I've been loving and I use at nighttime when I'm doing my mommy time. And mommy time is spa, relaxing, health time. So even if you're not a mommy, come along because you're going to want to know. It's going to be fun, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, we are back. It is my time. The door is locked. I locked the door because my two little chicken boys will pop in here just to see what mom's doing and grab a hold of my chair and usually grab me around and stuff like that. And this is my time to heal. Mom guilt, push it out of the way for a little bit because now is time for us. I'm exhausted, but I always find energy for my mom time. So today actually aligned, like weirdly, like it was fate, because I would be doing this today, the day that I'm filming it on Sunday. I would normally be doing this exact routine. It was time for it. This is the day that I do it. This is the times that I do it. So this is real time, like what I do. So I just got out of the shower. I have my sheen robe on, my AOA turban, hair turban on. I just keep that up. The first thing that I always do first is go in with the AOA Relaxing Body Oil. And I take a few drops of that and put it on my wrist. Basically 8 drops. A lot. I love to smell it. I rub it in on both sides, mostly just because of it oils up my tattoos. You know, and then that lavender. Do you see? It just instantly, and it's all around. And then I go in with the Jelly Jam. This is AOA's Jelly Jam Sleeping Mask that I use whenever I feel like it, all the time. And I have this on my lips. Because for some reason, after the shower, my lips, I just feel dry. But something I've been trying out, I watched a Kardashian clip where they were talking, Kylie and Khloe were talking about what their shower routines are, and they said that they put on a body oil while they're still wet from the shower. So I've been doing that. I use this, and this is the Ole Henriksen Firmly Yours Toning Dry Body Oil. I put this on all over my body right after the shower, and it indeed helps way more than just putting lotion on after the shower. Like, it's way better. You do that too, but it's like kapow. The Kardashians know their shit when it comes to looking good. At least they know that, right? After that, I am going to go and clean my ears because, like I said, lots of piercings. Lots of piercings. So I go in with the Dr.Pierce, which you can get a two bottle pack of on Amazon. And I just clean around my ears and the backs of my ears. Just to keep any kind of like, and I've been doing this and I'll keep doing this until I finish both bottles. Because there's so many at once, I don't want to get an infection and have to take any of them out. So I take care of these very good. After that, I'm going to go in and just tone my face with the AOA. This is the AHA 7% toner and their little skincare dropper that has been sold out forever. But I go in with that and one of their cotton rounds, and I tone my face. Usually really good where the problem areas are, which is like the lower side of my face, because I touch my face too much. So there's always that. But now we are ready for the big boy stuff. Now what I want to do today is another treatment because it's been about 10 days since I did this last treatment. I got this Lorde and Belle. This is their Regen pen. And it's pretty heavy, actually. You charge it from the port here in a USB. And it has little heads that you can get for it. So they look like this. And you open it up. And you don't want to use this without their serum. This is their Lorde and Belle Repair Serum. And this is what I've been doing for like serious help. This and Depology. You just take this and the head and you put it down in there and you just turn it. Turn it until it's all the way in there and you have that. Which it's basically little tiny micro dotters, you know? And then wherever you want to do this process, you want to go in with their serum, which is kind of like a milky alloy kind of consistency. And I definitely want to do my cheek area because of the dark spots and everything like that. So I do that, and I work in sections. They recommend you hold it down for 3 seconds and it's on. I've been using it at its highest, but they recommend that you start off with a plus sign going down your face in one way like this. This doesn't hurt at all, just so you know. And then go the other way. That makes a plus sign. Now there are areas where you will feel this, but it feels kind of like Velcro almost. You know, there's no like, oh my gosh, needles. No, none of that. I get my lines really good. I get my problem areas really good with this. Because what it's doing is going to help penetrate that top layer of the skin to regenerate itself and to clear everything up and to settle fine lines and repair damaged skin. And once you've gotten that plus sign, then you can go back through in like a crisscross. And what I mean by that is go sideways and then sideways. So there's many ways to do this to make sure that you get all the skin that you want to. Be more sensitive around your orbital area and around your nose, because you will end up giving yourself abrasion marks if you don't. And you don't ever want to do this with dry skin. And I put a lot on my forehead because that's my most like wrinkly area. Using my OK eye towels. Told you they come in handy, guys. I use them every single day. And then I am pretty tough on my forehead just because that's the worst part for me. So I spend the longest here and am more firm in this area. More willing to cause abrasion. It heals quick. I did it accidentally once, and it does heal quick though. I've seen amazing results already with this, and I'm only using it for the second time. So this is gonna be like a forever thing for me. Alright, and then I turn it off, and there's all that gunk and goo over there, so you twist it off and you toss it. And then they give you packs of those, so you can use this. So I think this is so cool. I just let the remaining serum kind of sink into my face. It feels so good. It's so soothing. I mean, it's got to be for that kind of treatment. And it prepares my face. I do it at nighttime because it prepares my face for deeper moisturizers. And my face is open right now and ready. Well, that sounded sexual, but that's not what I meant. Now what I want to do is I want to do my Depology treatment for my eyes and my eyes area. So what I do with that is I go in with their, I had to put it back in the box, but I go in with their serum. I've been using this for a while now. You can use it day and night. It's best used with the patches, but they only come with 4. So, I mean, unless that's like a 2-day thing. So I always use them when I use the patches, but I also use them alone. I use this alone, and you can use this by itself. So I do put this a couple drops because it's like another aloe kind of consistency. Where I have wrinkles and had done the treatment, because this seals. I mean, this is so good. But then I'm also going to take some of this and put it right under my eye area. I'm being messy, but right under my eye area, everywhere. It just goes everywhere. I freaking love it, okay? But then I have to let it sink in. So I'm just gonna let this sink in, do its thing, and then we're gonna move on. I actually want to like cry a little bit about this. This is my last patch. I love these so much. So you take them out, you get them in this little thing that looks like this. You do not want to touch the prickly part with your fingers too much, so try to avoid that. But not because you're going to get like poked. These, once again, it's like Velcro, you guys. It's only meant for the top, or, you know, the top layer of your skin. But you take them out and they are on a normal patch thing like this. It's normal. You got the serum where you want it, and you can put these anywhere you want, okay? They're not just for your eyes. That's just my problematic area. But I am going to put it just right here, and I press down on that area, and you will feel like you're pressing Velcro into your face, and that's okay. That's what you want. It doesn't hurt. And this can be used for people with dry skin. This can be used for people who have sensitive skin. I mean, it doesn't matter. You just make sure that that is adhered good. And then do the other side. God, these work so good. Especially if you use them in conjunction with the serum. And honestly, if you leave them on overnight. They say you can do 2 hours or overnight. Do overnight. These babies are not coming off until tomorrow morning. But I do have to finish out my skincare. So after that, I love these so much. Oh, they have completely gotten rid of the little crow's feet I was starting to get. Gone. Like I'm so happy with it. But I'm gonna go in with my Exuviance, my anti-aging that I am like running out with, freaking out. And I'm just gonna put it in the areas. I put it heavily down here on my décolleté. You don't want to forget your neck and your like area down here where we get our turkeys. You want to make sure everything is moisturized. Turkeys. I just have always called it a turkey neck. I don't know why. It's genetic in my family, but you can work around the patch. Don't put any kind of moisturizer on the patch or around it. You can work around it. And then after I do that, I don't rub as much as I normally would to rub it in, because I'm going to go in with the AOA Gua Sha. And Gua Sha the shit out of my face. Oh, it feels so good. I'm telling you, I just mentally need this after a whole day with gingers. Every day with gingers. Send help. I go light here, just kind of use this end here so I don't disrupt the patch. But I have TMJ, so this is like heaven. Oh. Alright, now I'm going to move on and I'm going to put my eyelash serum on, which is the Benton Honest Eyelash Serum. That's what I'm using. There's a lot that I have and a lot that I use. This is the one I grabbed. And then I go in with the VieBeauti Eyebrow Growth Serum. Oop, drop that. My hands are a little slippery. But the Eyebrow Growth Serum. Come on, Niki, you can do this. I'm so tired. Sometimes I feel like I'm too tired to do this and I push myself because I'm like, Niki, you know you gotta do this. You gotta do this before you go to bed because you're gonna wake up and you're gonna feel so much better. Alright, now that all of that and all of my face is done and ready, I go on with my hair and I use the wetness of the turban to kind of like wash all the stuff off my hands. This sounds gross. But then I go in with the Grow Gorgeous. This is their Intense Hair Density Serum for fine and thinning hair. And I put a couple of drops in the areas that need Jesus. Yep, that was everywhere. And then I go in with my Cala brush. It's gross. I don't really want to show it too much, but... And then I brush my hair. This is actually really bad to do. You shouldn't do this because it really harms your hair, and I don't doubt it. But it's the only brush I have near me. Then I kind of shake it out. And I use my fingernails because I forgot my jade comb, the AOA jade comb. So I'm going to use my fingernails to kind of massage my scalp here just to get that oil everywhere. And then when my hair is all crazy looking and everything, you guys almost got a boob shot there. Then I just put my hair back. And I use one of the clips that I got from Amazon. And I just clip it back. And voila. I am ready to be on Facebook, playing games, having mommy time, relaxing, going to bed soon. So this is my mommy time. There are other things I do, like if I'm not using the Regen pen from Lorde and Belle. I'm calling them right, Lorde and Belle, Designed by Science. Yes. If I don't use that, then I usually go in with a face mask and something like this. This is the next one I'm going to be using, which is from AOA. So I'll leave that down below too. So, and if I don't do these, I also go in with my eye gel from BBBB that I got off of Amazon. So I will leave all this down below if you guys want to take a look and pick and choose and see if there's anything for you guys. I highly recommend the Depology, this Regen pen. Holy cannoli. If I have a coupon code for this or anything, because they did send this out to me for free, I will put that down below for you guys as well. That's not sponsored. They just sent it out to me and told me to talk about it if I like it. Well, I love it. I love it. But yeah, that is everything. We're done. Now I should probably go put on real close. I don't know, I'll say in the robe. So that is everything that I wanted to share with you guys about my mommy full nighttime routine. It's very vital to me. It keeps my mind healthy. It's helping my skin so much, especially being over 35. It's crucial for people who are aging. The Depology is crucial. Everything that I use is really crucial for people who have dark spots, texture, aging skin, and acne prone skin. So that gets us all at some point in our life. So these products and everything I will leave all linked down below for you guys. Thank you again to Depology for sponsoring this video. It means so much to me. I'm so glad that I got to try these and know the brand. They're amazing, amazing people. Highly recommend them. So I will leave all of that information down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.